Today I have prepared a very important speech, a eulogy. A eulogy for Wesley H. Hughes, who has sadly passed from too many tiny tweaks. No one knew there was a limit. To be honest, I'm a little surprised he didn't pass it sooner. But he made a comment about filler words on my most recent speech, and then he dropped to the floor. Maybe wondering why I'm making so many jokes in this speech. That's because he was just so lighthearted and had such a sense of humor. It only seemed right. So let's try to be happy for his sake. I know we all know this is exactly how he would have wanted to go. He passed peacefully. So instead, let's remember all the good times. When he first walked into class, when he left class, then he came back, then left again, and has come and left every class since. He had his drum speech, his other drum speech, his football speech, and I guess you guys haven't seen very much from him, aside from his tiny tweaks. But that's okay, I've been a secret inside source. Well, secret up until last week at least. So I guess I'll start with my first memory of him. I just turned 3, he was almost 5, and I was sitting in a tall chair and he pushed me over and broke my leg. So maybe not every memory is happy, but that's okay. I can come up with a happy memory of him. Oh, so we used to play Black Ops 2 Zombies all the time when we were younger. He always tried to get me to play Origins and campaigns, but I never would. I didn't like those. I always liked the zombies. And then we would play on the slip and slide in our backyard at our old house in Indiana before we moved. And then we both did track and field for a little bit, and that was fun. And now, well, until his passing, he was teaching me how to play drums. And let's not forget all the tiny tweaks. The question is, was it because of his poor memory and lack of notes that tiny tweaks were his only input? Or did he just love tiny tweaks that much? Guess we'll never know, because he always blamed it on going last. But Andy's proof that that's not the case. So before we leave today, let's just all take a moment to remember Wesley and the helpful critique he's given to us over the last eight weeks that unfortunately he won't be able to give today.
Wow.